Hey all you Let's Play fans, Baltus MC bringing you the finale of Metroid Prime. So in the last episode we went all around the entire planet of Talon 4, picking up all the other items that we had left to get, and as you can see we are now sitting at 100% acquired items. Excellent! Now, as I mentioned in the previous episode, don't worry about that last 4% in the logbook entries. We're going to be getting that as we head into the final area of the game, which, incidentally, we're heading to right now. So since we have a lot of shit that we need to cram into this episode, let's get moving as quick as we can here. So goodbye, ship that vaguely looks like my helmet. We're going to be heading up this way, towards the impact crater. Because yeah, now that we have all 12 of the Chozo artifacts, we can actually make our way into the impact crater proper. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and kill these guys just because I can. And we'll head back through this cool looking tunnel. Yeah, we don't need to scan that thing since we did a long time ago. Yeah, I really love the tunnels in this area. Gives you that sense of finality as you head towards here. Yeah, even though you don't need 100% in order to beat this game easily, I do recommend having as many power bombs as you can, because they're going to help out going through the final area. Oh, believe me, you'll see what I mean when we get there. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my power beam. And let's go ahead and head to the center of this area. Ah, look who decided to finally show up to the party. Yeah, this guy here is Meta-ridley. Yeah, this is only the third time that we've seen him throughout the game. I don't know where the hell he's been up to this point. But yeah, as you'd expect, Ridley is no pushover. He's got a lot of attacks on him, and he does have one weak point, as you can see here. It's on his chest plate, so we'll have to make sure we focus our attacks right there. But yeah, he's got shit like missiles, breath attacks, bombs, you name it. He even has a nasty stomp attack as well. But yeah, we're just going to have to make sure we keep our distance from him. We're just going to send out super missiles his way whenever we can gain access to that chest plate of his. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, we got 3 good hits in on him already. Alright, when you see him do this, he's actually going to be flying around the arena here, and he's going to do 2 swooping attacks at us. Now when you see him get close and you see the target reticule appear again, lock onto him, that way you can make sure to sidestep the bombs that he drops. Alright, come back here, Ridley. Alright, just sidestep those bombs. And just keep an eye on your mini-map for when he's going to pop up. That way you can lock onto him and then hit him. Oh yeah, there's his stomp attack. And thankfully when he's down like this, you can just get some free shots in on him. And throughout the battle, as he destroys these pillars here, you can actually get things like energy and missile drops from them as well. That way you keep yourself in good shape during this fight. Alright, he's coming at us. Make sure we avoid those attacks. Yeah, sometimes with the bombs, he will be using that breath attack as you saw there. This is another added thing that you have to make sure you avoid. Alright, wait for him to pop up. Oh, and super missile. Yeah, suck on it. You piece of shit. Yeah, he's taking quite a bit of damage now. Now he's going to fly off again. Yeah, when he flies off like that, it does break your lock on him, unless you keep locked on with him. before he flies off. Alright, come on. Get back over here, Ridley. Alright, he should pop up again. Right there. Now, whenever you see that electricity shoot out of him, that means you managed to tag him. Now, I heard when he's down on the ground like this, I think this might just be the GameCube version, but if you boost ball into his foot, it can actually cause a lot of damage to him. Well, that's not going to hit him. Yeah, because I've tried that on the Wii version, this version, a few times, and I haven't been able to make it work. Alright, come on. Ooh, I managed to pick up an Ultra Energy there. It filled me back to full. Alright, wait for him to pop up. Super Missile! Alright, get one more in on you. Alright, now in this part of the fight, he'll no longer be able to fly away from you. And you'll just have to aim at his mouth in order to damage him. Alright, just jump over the breath attack. Alright, when he rears his head back like that, aim a little bit underneath where you'd expect to. That way you can damage him. Now, I found out in this fight, I don't know if it's just this version of the game or what, but it seems like the hitbox on his chest plate is really hard to hit. So I'll give it one more shot with this beam. If not, we'll switch over to the plasma beam. Now, when he does that stomp there, it's better to just try and avoid it at an angle. That way you don't end up getting yourself up against the wall. Alright, just shoot him in the mouth a couple times there. Just jump over that shockwave he sends out. Alright, come on. Yeah, aim a little bit lower there. Yeah, I can't seem to hit it. I don't know what the fuck. Alright, when you see him do that, yeah, watch out. He'll sweep his tail under, around the ground like that. Yeah, we'll just use the plasma beam. It's a little bit easier to hit his chest plate with this. Alright, come on. Yeah, I'm curious if anybody else has had the same problems I've had with this. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, I was causing damage there. Avoid that attack. And if you can, try not to get behind him, because then he'll do that tail sweep. Yeah, once you hear that roar, that's your cue to let out your shot there. And as long as you're aiming in the right spot, he won't end up dashing at you. I don't know where the hell my cursor was there. Just staring up at the sky. Go. I got a few more good shots in on him. Ooh, he didn't like that at all. Yeah, see, sometimes it's just like you just can't hit him. Now, I think that has to be a Wii problem, in all honesty. Yeah, these last couple of battles really suck for me just because it seems like, even though I'm hitting them, it's like the hitbox isn't even there for that time. And I've had a few times during the final fight as well, where my controls will lock up, or I won't be able to target right. Yeah, see, like right there, I was hitting him, but nothing was happening. Yeah, I don't know what the criteria is on that. It has to just be a glitch. Yeah, we'll just keep avoiding his attacks here. See, I'm going to switch back to the power beam, see if I can manage to tag him with the super missile. Alright, come on, one more. God damn, this is so annoying. Now for me, it's not really the final boss fight being hard. Just that trying to work your way around the bullshit, that's the hard part. Yeah, there we go. Now I was damaging him. See, I was kind of aiming up towards the top right of his chest plate there. Now, I don't know if I changed the controls in order to center in when I lock onto something, if that would help. But yeah, it just seems like it's really annoying. Makes this part of the fight a lot longer than it needs to be. Yeah, I was shooting all over there. I wasn't doing anything to him. So maybe I just have to pray that the game is more merciful on me. Alright, one more good charge shot should take him out. If I can hit it! Come on, Ridley. Die, motherfucker! Ah, and there we go. That was the end of Meta-ridley. And as you can see, we don't need the statues here that he destroyed in order to access the final portal. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and go inside. Alright, and here we are inside the impact crater itself. As you can see, it's a really badass looking area. Too bad we won't be able to see too much of it since it's short, and we have a lot of annoying Metroids in this area. But for now, let's head over here to this save point. I'm not going to save the game, even though that fight can be rather annoying with Ridley, and you might not want to do it again if you end up failing here. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and keep moving onwards. I just wanted to make sure that my energy was back up to full. Alright, let's go ahead and scan some things out here. Unknown material. 86% greater than Phazon. So yeah, if we step into this, we're going to take some damage. So let's try to avoid that. Now these guys over here on the wall, these are Lumagex, Phazon-charged reptiles. Yeah, this is the only time you can see these guys as well, so it's kind of odd that they would wait until this point in the game for you to see them. I think their only existence here is to refill on your shit, because they think they do drop, yeah, they drop power bombs and such. So if you ended up using those during the fight with Ridley, you can get them refilled here. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about your missiles. We are going to come across a missile refill in this room. Now this room, speaking of it, it's probably one of my least favorite rooms in the entire game, because we have infinitely spawning fission Metroids in here. And we want to try and climb all the way to the top. I just recommend avoiding them and just trying to go through here as fast as you can. But yeah, this is where I said having as many power bombs as you can, it would be a good thing. Because yeah, you don't want to fight them, but if they end up latching onto you, which is almost inevitable, it's better to just set a power bomb to kill them, and then just get moving on before they respawn. Alright, let's go ahead and head in here. And get our missiles refilled. Excellent. So yeah, now we're back up to full on those. That's why I wasn't too worried about using up my missiles and shit on Ridley. 'Cause we got more than enough to deal with all of our problems from now on. Alright, I heard you scree at me. But I'm just gonna avoid you and keep moving on. No, go away. Just get through the door. Alright, excellent. Now you're supposed to spider ball through here, as you can tell by the tracks. But I just like jumping through. You only take like 2 energy damage anyways. Now, let's go ahead and see what we have behind this door. Holy shit, what the hell is that thing? Let's go ahead and chase after him. Alright, and as you can tell by the health bar that just appeared there, this guy is Metroid Prime. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this is the phazon-producing life form that we've been hearing about throughout this entire game. Yeah, he has a lot of powerful attacks on him, and he also has 4 different phases that correspond to each one of your beams. And depending on what beam that he's currently on, his attacks will vary as well. But thankfully, just like the space pirates that we've come across earlier, whatever beam type he is right now, like right now he is wave beam, that is also his weakness. Let's go ahead and keep zapping at him. Yeah, watch out for that beam attack that he does. That will mess up your screen for a little bit. Alright, watch out for that lunge attack. Alright, he switched over to power beam. Thankfully, that means he's weak. We're super missile. Alright, and here we are in the second phase of this fight. As you can notice, we have some tracks in the ground there. Now those will be useful here in a second. Let's just keep causing damage to him. Oh shit, yeah, watch out for those missiles. Yeah, when you see him freak out and flash red like that, go down here into the trench. That way you can avoid his attack. Now if you're lucky, when he turns around like that, you'll have a split second to keep using that beam on him before he changes your current beam on him, before he changes his form. Let's get back down to the trench there. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I'd be able to super missile him. If you're lucky and hit him with a super missile when he's in the power beam phase, you can actually get him to go through the second phase a lot faster. Oh, shit. Now, the good thing is when he's in the ice phase, is you can actually hit him with the icebreaker. Yeah, the icebreaker is really powerful. Oh shit, he's drawing us in. I'm not really sure how to avoid that. I just wait until he pulls you in all the way, and then once he lets go, just jump out of it. Or just jump away from him. Alright, so avoid that. See if I can tag him. Yeah, there we go. And see, that'll immediately get him into his next phase. Unfortunately, you can't keep doing that because he will change his color before he turns around, as you can see. Alright, so now we're on to Plasma. Now sometimes throughout this fight here, he'll send out these orbs. Make sure you destroy these once they pop up. They become your main priority. Because yeah, if you get tagged by those, it's really going to fucking hurt. Alright, let's keep zapping at him. There we go. Let's get down to the trench. Ah, damn it. He managed to tag me still. Alright, he's now weak to Wave Beam. Yeah, the Wave Beam one's probably my least favorite one. Just because if that beam hits you, it really messes you up. Alright, here we are on to the next phase. Oh, shit. Turn around, you fucker. Let's go ahead and take out these orbs now and try and lock onto them. Yeah, hitting him with the plasma beam is a little bit difficult. Thankfully, it causes a lot of damage. Alright, take care of the orbs. Now, the good thing is taking out the orbs like that, too, will get you some drops as well. Alright, let's go ahead and keep zapping now. Yeah, that's why I love having the... Oh, goddammit, he froze me! That's why I love having him in the wave beam phase. Then you just lock onto him, and then they'll just home in right onto his face. Alright, let's go ahead and get out the power beam now. Send out a super missile. Yeah, the super missile one, or the power beam one, yeah, where you can send out the super missile, is really fucking nice. Oh, shit, he already switched forms. You're not getting me with that shit. Oh man, he's being a sneaky little shit now. Keeps switching forms before I can tag him. Oh yeah, just keep up the hurt. As you can see, he's not doing a whole lot of damage to me. Oh god, he hit me with the beam. Yeah, you can see it messes up your screen for a second. And gets rid of your lock that you have on it. Down to the trench. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I could tag him again. You're not getting me with that ice shit. Alright, looks like he fell down to the next area. Let's go ahead and follow after him. Alright, and here we are in the final battle with Metroid Prime. Yeah, this is his core essence. So he is invulnerable to all of our weapons. The only thing that can damage him is a Phazon-infused arm cannon, which, as I've showed off in a previous video, we do have that attack. We just have to wait for him to do a certain thing. Oh, as you can see, we also got 100% of logbook entries. Yeah, this is pretty much just a battle of attrition here. Yeah, we can shoot at him all day and it's not going to do anything. So yeah, just stay locked onto him because he likes to move around a ton in this fight. Yeah, when you see him do this... Yeah, we want to get into that puddle of Phazon. We want to switch visors until we find him. And then just lock on and then just hit him with our hyper move. Yeah, suck it. Yeah, that's pretty much the gimmick of this fight, is you're going to have to keep switching visors a lot of the time to keep an eye on him. And that can be a little bit annoying. Alright, come on. Bring it, Prime. Alright, so he's putting down another Phazon pool. Let's go ahead and jump inside it. Lock onto him. And we'll just hit him with our hyper beam. Yeah, it looks easy right now, but most of the time afterwards, whenever he drops that Phazon pool, he will spawn some Metroids along with it. Now you can either set down a power bomb, which I like to do, in order to clear out the Metroids, or you can just get in the pool and then just hit the Metroids with your Phazon beam, because that will get rid of them as well. Yes, watch out for those shockwaves. Right, there's the Phazon pool, and you can see you spawn some Metroids. Just go ahead and set down a power bomb. See if we can find where he's at. Where are you? Is he above us? Can't see him. Maybe he's just visible. Oh shit, yeah, there he is. Oh, god damn it. Where's the Phazon pool? Ah, shit. There it is. Yeah, and sometimes if you're not fast enough, you can end up missing out on it. That's the only annoying thing. This fight is so close quarters, and then you have to keep switching visors in order to find him. There he is. Make sure I'm in the puddle. Where the hell is it? There it is. Right, zap ya! Zap your ass! Alright. So we got him just below half health now. And as you can see, what I mean by a battle of attrition. It's like you're not taking a whole lot of damage here unless you're getting hit by these shockwaves all the time. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Find out where he's hiding. Yep, there he is. Alright, zap ya! Alright, just keep focusing him down. What the hell? You're still alive? Fucking die. Alright. Just get back to where I can see him. That way I can see those shockwaves coming. Yeah, unfortunately there are no cues, at least to my knowledge, on what visor you're going to need in order to see him. Alright, so let's go ahead and zap you. You kind of just have to keep switching between them until you can see him. Oh, I think he's just regularly visible now. Alright, just zap his ass! Alright, I think one more should take him down. Yeah, stop looking at me, you scary piece of shit. Seriously, this guy is nightmare fuel. It's like, make no mistake about that. Creepy looking fuck. Let's go ahead and take care of you guys. I'll just roll you into that. Alright, I think he's X-ray. Alright, come on. There we are. Alright, and there we go. We have finally beat Metroid Prime. Yeah, that last boss fight was a pain in the ass, but we managed to get it done. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this game. As far as the gameplay, most off, I really like the feel of this game in juxtaposition to the 2D Metroid games. Because the 2D games, they emphasize speed, quicker reflexes, though you do have that sort of exploration feel in it. Metroid Prime, though, focuses a lot more on the exploration aspect and investigating around using your scan visor and all sorts of things. And you learn a lot more about the lore and such, which is really cool. It's like you learn about your enemies, the weaknesses, and it makes it really intriguing to me and makes Samus's universe feel a lot more in-depth. Now, the graphics, for the most part, this is a little bit biased in my opinion, but I do feel like they hold up rather well, even compared to today's standards. It's like the colors of each area, the feel each one gives. It's like, especially like Samus's arm cannon and such, it looks really good. It's like the lighting and particle effects as well are very impressive and visually appealing. The music, oh god, the music, especially like this credits music that's playing here, is really nice. It gives like this alien feeling, and it really mixes in with each area that you explore, gives you a different mood, and I love that. Especially, it makes it feel a lot like a Metroid game in my opinion, with that music. The controls are where I kind of have an issue. It is vastly improved over the GameCube's controls, because you have freedom of motion with motion controls. You can feel kind of tanky moving around. It just feels like you're a lot slower than in other 2D Metroids. And I mean, would be kind of a hard thing to work out with motion controls. But they did remedy that in the later Prime games. I do believe they have like a quick turnaround thing that you can do. So that is nice that they focused on that. And like I was mentioning in those two final boss battles, I don't know if it's this game or what, but it seems like sometimes when I lock on or try and shoot at something, it doesn't hit the hitbox. Sometimes my controls will lock up, and that can get rather annoying. I mean, it's not game-breaking, it's just a pain in the ass to deal with when it happens. But overall, if you've never played the Prime games before because you're like, oh, I don't want to play a 3D Metroid game, no, these are actually really good. And I would definitely recommend picking them up, give them a try. It's like, I really do love the 2D Metroids, but I still think you're going to like these Prime games as well. It's like the power-ups, the environments, and the overall badassery is excellent. Alright, check that out. Final percentage, 100%. It took me 5 hours, 47 minutes to beat it too. And we also unlocked Hyper Mode difficulty. Now it sounds like it's super difficult. No, that's actually just like the hard mode in the original GameCube version. So yeah, if you want to play that, go ahead. I'm not going to. But yeah, this has been Baltus MC saying Godspeed in the gaming world, and stay tuned for more Let's Plays to come.